Hello, this is Dave Worthen. I thought I would take a moment to create a little mini lecture about the Havingness scale. This is something I've done and delivered all over the world. And since the world is in a bit of a crazy way right now, instead of you having to figure out how to come to me, I decided to come to you. Now, this Havingness scale is from the book Scientology 08, the book of basics. It's on page 301. And there are other versions of this scale, but this one is enough for my online mini lecture today. I chose the Havingness scale because, quite frankly, with many restaurants and gyms and stores and cafes and businesses shutting down, many will experience some drop in Havingness. But what does that mean? Well, I thought possibly a mini talk on this scale and how you could apply it in life might help. And listen, this is for anyone who wants to learn more, so I'm going to keep it simple. First off, you can see the scale here in the background. But how can you use it in life? Well, let's use a simple example of what do you want to have for dinner. If you look in the middle of the scale, you will see have. So you say, okay, let's have salmon and pasta and salad for dinner. So then you move up to confront. Like, do we have enough pasta? Do we have all the ingredients for the salad? See, now you're confronting. You find you have all the ingredients, so you begin to prepare the salmon and pasta while your husband makes the salad. See, this is contribute to. He's contributing. You're contributing. You both laugh and talk while you're creating your dinner. See? And then you say, wow, let's eat, and sit down and have it or enjoy it. See how this works? Now, how about in our current environment in the quarantine? What happens to your Havingness? Well, let's say you want to go out to your favorite restaurant on Friday night. So you each begin creating your imaginary romantic dinner together, see? You're creating what you want to have. So you confront that it's Friday and you better make it reservations, so you call and find out because of the quarantine they're closed. And for a moment you're super bummed. Why? Because you wanted to have a romantic night out at your favorite Italian restaurant. And the next part is very important. You will feel a sense of not having. And what is this sensation of not having? Well, here's another simple example. When you were a kid, you wanted to have a bike for Christmas. So you created it in your mind, just like you did in imagining your romantic dinner. You were mocking it up and contributing to your imagination of riding with your friends and having fun. And then Christmas morning, there was no bike. You experienced a loss of Havingness. But here's the thing, and this is very important and often missed. You never had the bike. You only had what you created in your mind. But that is your Havingness, see? Your Havingness is not a product of the bike because there was no bike. It was a product of what you created. So you mock up going to your favorite restaurant and you find out it's closed. Another quote-unquote no bike moment, see? So you say, no problem, we'll go have pizza. So you hop in your car and you go to your favorite pizza place and they're closed too. You're like, what the hell, right? So the environment right now is tending to run a little bit of a reverse flow on all of us. What does this mean? It means it's saying you cannot have your gym, or you cannot have a latte in your favorite cafe, or you cannot have your children go to a school. See? So imagine for a moment on that Christmas morning, you didn't get your bike and you said, well, okay, but I hope I got my ray gun, and you didn't get that either. And then you said, well, for sure I got the new Nintendo game, and nope, you didn't get that either. Your Havingness would drop like an anchor plummeting into the ocean. Now, you're possibly confronting the massive can't have that's going on. There's a lot of no bike moments, so to speak. I mean, dang, you can't even go to the beach. And really, it doesn't matter who you are, you will experience some degree of this. It kind of sucks. And then where you are at, which is have, which is what you have right now, you're at a pivotal point in your own well-being. And why is that? Well, if you go down below have, like some do in the media and on Facebook and other social media, you will see cynical remarks about leadership, which is just wasting those trying to help. If your mother made you meatloaf and all you did was complain, you are wasting her efforts to help you survive. How does complaining or being critical help create a better world? It does not. And then people go into substitute activities and start creating more fear and more hysteria. See, if you're a rational being, you can see that they are not making the salad or contributing. They're into a substitute activity of telling you how bad it is. So then a certain part of the population will go below having a sane environment and waste the whole lot and say how bad it is. See? And look, what's tough is in the face of some crazy times, pick a spot on the scale where you think it would be best to interject something to have. I think I'm going to get the kids together and we'll make brownies. Bingo. Create. Well, as long as we're quarantined, I might as well fix the leaky faucet. That's confronting. You know, that baby needs to be fixed. So he gets in there and contributes to the faucet and fixes it. That's create. See, if you're not at least contributing to a positive environment and creating a positive environment, then what do you have? You will only have what you create. And listen, a little lesson from not getting your bike at Christmas. You may not get the bike, but that doesn't mean you mope and go downtown and get bitter about not having a bike. There will always be more bike moments. So as long as you keep creating bikes in your mind, I hope you had a good time with this. I only stumbled at the end. Signing off here. Thanks.